Families are so important. You, as a mother and a father, are so important in your child's life. That is the reason that youth ministry at St. Philip the Apostle over the past 6 months or so has changed because of you as families, you as parents. I want, as much as possible, for you as families to have just a day to spend together. And so what we've done here at St. Philip is we've taken youth ministry off of Sunday night. I've realized that most of you, a lot of you, that's the only night you have available. You're busy, you have everything going on, and your sports and extracurriculars and your own lives are pulling you in every direction. And so Sunday night sometimes is the only time that you can maybe sit down and have a meal together as a family. So this is why we've changed. We want you as families to be together. We know you as families and you as parents especially are so important in the formation of your children's faith. And so we want to give it back to you. There is possibility for your kid to meet on Sunday if it's the only day available. But I want to encourage you as families to really try to meet your child where they are and just listen to them because they really need you right now. They need you in their lives, and we want to just encourage that to happen. So what are we doing instead? So what are we doing now at St. Philip for youth ministry? We have some really exciting things. We're bringing in some of the top speakers in the country, and what we want to do is we want to have just a moment of encounter where teens can come on a Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and encounter Christ. And we're going to have these twice a semester, one in September, November, and then in January and March. And these are just opportunities to really encounter Christ, both in a talk as well as in the sacraments. And you as parents are invited to come. We want you to be a part of this. After that, what we want is we want teens to encounter Christ in small group. One of the best ways that we've found that teens can encounter Christ is by meeting regularly in a small group of the same gender and the same people on a regular basis. And so we want to invite teens after these Encounter Saturdays and after our retreats to come and join us in kind of learning more about the faith. And to be, it's a place where they can be heard, a place where, they know that they're loved and cared for and will be challenged to dive deeper in their faith. For me, this was one of the biggest changing points in my life is when a small group leader invested in me, where they listened to me, they heard me, and they challenged me to move forward. That's why I became Catholic, is someone heard me, heard that I was questioning and wanted to know more, and then challenged me to take the next step. Her name was Joanna Gallegos, and I will never forget her. She is an incredibly important part of my life, and I want that same relationship, that same bond to happen with your teens. I want them to have that encounter with Christ at maybe a retreat or one of these Encounter Saturdays, and then after that, to engage in a small group where they can really dive deeper and continue to grow in their faith. So with that, I leave you, and I pray that you are well. Please know that here at St. Philip, we're really praying for you. We're praying for your families, and we want to do the best that we can to help you as parents and help you as families to continue to grow in your relationship with God. Thank you very much, and God bless.